Hey everyone, GTA Online has been around for over a decade now, and over the years, the game has been packed with tons of different content: heists, cars, businesses, and clothing. But along the way, some features actually got completely wiped from the game. And today, I'm going to tell you exactly what Rockstar took away from us. Let's start with the mechanic. Nowadays, he's just a regular voice on your phone, but back in the day, he would actually drive your personal vehicle right to you. The problem was he was terrible at his job. He'd constantly scratch your car, run your character over, or just straight up steal your ride and drive away. That's pretty much why Rockstar took him out of the game, and now vehicles just magically spawn nearby. By the way, you can actually catch a glimpse of the original mechanic the first time you visit the LS car meet, where he almost runs over your character, a neat little Easter egg. Moving on, while driving around the map back then, a special crate drop could trigger at any moment. You'd get a notification right above your minimap, and the drop zone would be marked with a green circle. The first player to reach the crate and secure it would get a sweet bonus: cash, RP, body armor, a minigun, and even a beer hat. Here's what it looked like. Also, you used to be able to buy actual fireworks at Ammunition. And no, I'm not talking about the firework launcher. I mean regular firework ground hazards that you had to set up on the floor. There were 12 different types in total, each with their own unique colors and effects, but you could only carry 10 at a time. You would place them down using the interaction menu, and they looked like this. Not too long ago, Rockstar actually brought back one of these removed features, specifically the armored trucks. Back then, these money trucks would randomly spawn around the map, and they actually unlocked once you hit rank 19. If you attacked one, every single player in the session would get a notification about the ambush. To get the cash inside, you had to blow open the back doors using a sticky bomb or blast them with a shotgun. When the enhanced version dropped for the PS4 and Xbox One, this random event was wiped from the game. However, Rockstar finally brought them back with the San Andreas Mercenaries update, though they tweaked how they work a little bit. I bet you've also noticed that cash tab in the interaction menu that's always grayed out. Well, back in the day, you could actually use that feature to share your cash with another player. But surprise, surprise, players immediately exploited this with bugs to transfer insane amounts of money to each other. Because it was so broken, Rockstar completely disabled the feature almost instantly. Also, if you played on the older generation of consoles, the character creator was wildly different from what we have today. For starters, you could create up to 5 different characters instead of just 2. On top of that, you could choose your character's grandparents, not just their parents, and your starting stats depended entirely on a lifestyle choice you picked yourself. You decide how many hours your character slept, how much time they spent with friends and family, whether they worked out, or if they were just a total couch potato. Your stats were built around those exact choices. Honestly, I feel like that was way more interesting than just moving stat sliders up and down like we do now. When you're setting up a heist, you've probably wondered at least once why the game won't let you just give yourself a 100% cut of the loot. Sure, it's a total jerk move, but still. As it turns out, you actually used to be able to do exactly that, and doing so would unlock a special t-shirt that literally said, "I'm a jerk." Honestly, fair enough, but you could only pull this off during the first few days after the Heists update dropped back in 2015. Now, the game forces you to give at least a minimum percentage of the cut to every single crew member. Because of that change, unlocking this shirt is completely impossible today. Also, for reasons I still don't quite understand, Rockstar completely deleted certain contact missions from the game. And I mean actually deleted them, not just hid them from the menu. Let's take a look at these lost missions. First up is ATV Steal. This was a mission given to us by Simeon, and as the name implies, you had to steal an ATV. You'd pull up to a race near Mount Chiliad, track down a couple of racers, hijack their ATVs, and deliver them to the drop-off point. Then there was a boat in the bay. This was a mission from Ron where you had to steal a boat over in Paleto Bay and sail it all the way to the Alamo Sea right near Trevor's trailer. And finally, Docks to Stock 2. For this one, you first had to track down a cargo bob. The catch was that the game didn't even give you a waypoint for it. You literally had to go hunt for one yourself. Once you finally tracked down a cargo bob, you had to fly over to the docks and hook onto a shipping container. But because it was tucked away in a spot where you couldn't just grab it from the air, the game actually let you drive the forklift from the single-player story mode. Now that was pretty unique. After moving the container to a better spot, you just had to fly it over to Lester's warehouse. Then there was American Exports. This one was basically identical to the last mission, except this time the container was located at the airport. Next up was Chemical Extraction. The whole point of this mission was to head over to Humane Labs, hack a keypad, steal a van, and deliver it to a warehouse. It felt a bit like a setup mission for a heist, except there was absolutely no stealth involved. Then we had Truck Together. To even start this one, you needed at least 4 players, and you could actually play it up to 8. It split everyone into 2 teams, the delivery drivers and the defenders. You had to secure 2 trucks and bring them back to Lester's warehouse. And the last deleted mission on the list is Pickup Sticks. For this one, you had to grab a chopper and collect packages from 4 different locations. The first was at a factory, the second at the Altruist camp, the third at Earl's Mini Mart, and the fourth in the industrial zone. Once you had them all, you just flew everything back to the airfield. And that's pretty much it. Drop a comment down below and let me know if you were around early enough to experience any of these removed features. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!